Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Sutra-80. When you stare at it, lesser things go away. Sthula rupasya bhavasya stabdam drashtim nipatya cha achirena niradaram manakritva shivam vrajayet. Bring the eyes to steadily focus on a gross object. Let the mind be freed of thoughts. At that moment, be absorbed in Shiva. What is that which reveals the thoughts in the mind? Can we observe the thoughts in the mind without judgment and attachment? We are preoccupied with the train of thoughts and are caught up with the experiences they generate, correct? The mind repeatedly dwells on the past events and worries about the future possibilities. In the process, the present moment is lost. When you observe the mind, the thoughts are continuously coming and going. They are continuously changing. We are aware of the thoughts. How are we aware of the thoughts? What reveals the thoughts in the mind? I am continuously present even as the thoughts appear and disappear. During the three states of waking, dream, and deep sleep, I, the awareness, is continuously present. This I is always present. The awareness does not come and go like the thoughts. The awareness is changeless, unlike the changing thoughts. The changeless principle reveals the thoughts. Unless there is a changeless principle, the thoughts themselves cannot be known. But we are caught up with the thoughts and we don't notice the changeless principle. Take a piece of cloth. Twist the cloth in different places and make knots in the cloth. Now look at the cloth. What do you see? In your vision, if you see only the knots, you will not notice the cloth. But when you see only the cloth, the knots will also be seen as cloth. You will see no difference between the knots on the cloth. Even though the knots seem to appear as separate individual knots, they are not different from the cloth. The knots are the same cloth. They are not apart from it. In this vision, nothing has changed. The cloth remains the cloth despite the various knots in it. The nature of the cloth has not changed at all. The thoughts are like the knots in the cloth. They are like the knots in the awareness. The awareness always is, despite the numerous thoughts appearing and disappearing on it. This awareness is the changeless principle. The thoughts appear and disappear in the screen of this changeless principle. We are caught up with the changing thoughts and forget the changeless awareness. This unchanging awareness is present in every thought. It reveals every thought. Like reflection of the sun in a lake. The lake is revealed to us because of the reflection of the sunlight. This is pratibimba. The sunlight has pervaded the entire lake and it reveals the lake to us. Similarly, the awareness has pervaded every thought in the mind and reveals them to us. This sutra says, let your attention be on the awareness and not on the thoughts. Let the thoughts disappear from your vision. Just watch. Don't get identified with the thoughts. For example, when we see sunrise, we just look at it as Sakshi, a mere witness. But the same is not true with our thoughts. We get identified with the thoughts and get carried away. In the process, we suffer. The sutra says, just watch. For example, you're standing in a garden. You watch the sunlight shining in a pond. You watch the beautiful colors of the rose flowers around the pond. You are aware of the pleasant smell of the roses. You are aware of the mild heat of the evening sun touching your skin. You are aware of the sounds of a bird flying in the sky. In this process, you are simply watching. You are not engaged with any of them. You don't have any opinions while watching. You do not think. You do not think this way. I like it. I don't like it, etc. You are in the form of pure knowing. This is pure knowledge. The knowledge is divided into Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa and Gandha. The knowledge is coming to you in 5 different ways. They are perceived by the 5 senses. But you do not become the 5 types of knowledge. You are just a watcher. You are pure knowing. When the objects, the Vishayas are 5, you appear as 5 types of knowledge. When the Vishaya is 1, you appear as 1 type of knowledge. When there are no Vishayas or objects, you remain as the pure knower. You are the Sakshi and not someone who is identified. When you are identified, you end up participating in the Sambhavam. You move away from the Sakshi. You remain at the level of Sakshi always. Just enjoy the world. Just enjoy the world, remaining at the level of the Sakshi. The scene keeps changing every moment. Just be the witness. Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra says, Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. Be the witness. Be established in the witness. You are the drashta, the seer. You are not the doer. Thoughts come and go in the mind. Don't identify with them. Don't get caught up in the sambhavam. Whatever you know cannot be you. If you know the thought cannot be you. The knower is always different from the known. The known can be objectified, whereas the knower cannot be objectified. You are that knower. This is the aspect of the Sakshi. This sutra says, Sthula rupasya bhavasya stabdam drashtim nipatya. Sthula rupasya. This means any form of gross object. Bring your mind to focus on a gross object. Let this be not a random object. Let the object have some divinity in it. You can choose your Ishta Devata as an object to focus. You can focus on an image of Bhairava or Bhairavi. This image becomes the support for the mind. Stabda means supported. Let the object become the support for the mind. Gaze at the object intensely. Let your eyes be fixed on it. Stabdam drishtim nipatya. Nipatya means casting the eyes on the gross object. The next line is very important. Achirena niradaram manaha. Niradaram. Niradaram means supportless. What does this indicate? Niradaram is pointing towards the knower. The knower is supportless. The knower does not require any support. The knower is Niradara. Only the mind needs a support. The knower of the mind does not need any support. Let the attention be turned towards the knower as the eyes gaze at the gross object in front of you. By performing this manakritva, very soon achirena shivam vrajet. Be with Shiva. Be absorbed in the knower. The knower is Bhairava. Sthula rupasya bhavasya stabdam drashtim nipatya achirena niradaram manakritva shivam vrajet. Steadily gaze on a gross object. Let the mind be fixed on the gross object. Soon the mind is freed from the thoughts and the transcendental state of Shiva is realized. This technique is also known as Trataka, a method of fixing the eye on one object. This is described in Hatha Pradipika. When you gaze at the gross object in front of you, there is someone who recognizes the object, isn't it? Who is this? Who is the one who recognizes it? The one who recognizes is also a thought or a vritti in the mind. This vritti is the I, aham. The object that is gazed is also a vritti in the mind. There are two vrittis happening simultaneously in the mind. The object vritti and the I or the aham vritti. The object vritti is called as the idam vritti. The object you are staring is known as idam vritti in the mind. The one who knows the object, the I vritti, is aham vritti. This aham vritti is ahamkara. There are two vrittis happening simultaneously in the mind. These two vrittis happening in the mind happen whenever you experience an object, the idam vritti and the aham vritti. If idam comes, aham will also be there. This aham knows everything. The aham vritti knows all the idam vrittis that appear in the mind and disappear in the mind. But who gives the knowledge of knowing to the aham vritti? What is that which enables the aham to know? The question is similar to what is the foundation on which a cinema is played? The cinema is played on a screen. Without the screen, there can be no cinema. The cinema has dependent existence, whereas the screen has independent existence. From where do the idam and aham vrittis appear and disappear in the mind? For example, you draw something on a blackboard. The drawing appears on the board. You later erase it. It disappears on the board. The drawing appears and disappears on a blackboard. Without the board, any appearance and disappearance are not possible. This is the nature of the Sakshi. The idam and aham vritti appear and disappear on the Sakshi. The Sakshi is the pure knower. You are that knower. Let your attention be on the knower when you are gazing at the gross object in front of you. This is the dharana said in the sutra. You are capable of knowing both the aham and the idam vritti. You are the witness or the sakshi to both. Let the attention be turned towards the sakshi. If we recognize this aspect, it is a significant step in our life. This will remove us from bondage. Otherwise, we are stuck with identification. We become conditioned. The way we live our lives is based on the conditioning. Recognizing the Sakshi will reveal us of the conditioning. This Sakshi is Satyam. Sthula Rupasya Bhavasya Stabdam Drashtim Nipatyacha Achirena Niradaram Manakritva Shivam Vrajet. Bring the eyes to steadily focus on a gross object. Let the mind be freed of thoughts. At that moment, be absorbed in Shiva.